601 tonight, we are joined by award-winning comedian Eddie Kennedy. He's going to be telling us why Sam Pepper has him all fired up and how to make 20,000 people laugh.
We'll also be taking a sneak peek inside the King of the Double Crown, a.k.a. Benjamin Duncan's bachelor pad. Last night, he invited some ex-housemates over for a spot of dinner. Shirley Seabassy, anyone?
Hey, come on, it was better than that. Plus BB9's Red Fox, Rex and Mario's better half, Lisa. We'll be talking through the psychology of nasty nominations, and we'll be exclusively revealing the... what are you doing? The ever-controversial save and replace results. But before all of that, what about, like, Emma? Do you mind? Emma, can you back up a little bit? I don't know, I don't like arm wrestling.
No, hug? Do you want a hug?
I'm all right for hugs, thanks very much.
Do you want to rub my back?
No, I don't want Emma.
Rub my knee, look.
Unfortunately, the intrusiveness wasn't as high as it could have been. I'll give that just a 3 out of 10, I think.
No, Emma! Emma!
What?
Get off! This is what Emma, this is what happened last night.
JJ is initiating human contact.
Every housemate that JJ manages to keep physical contact with for over 3 minutes will join you and JJ in an intimate dinner later on today. Congratulations on completing a successful experiment.
Yeah. Cheers to the big one.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
For the intimacy. Yeah.
Do you think Sam would like his suitcase back?
Yeah, this is from Josie to show.
I've got a pencil sharpener.
That's a good one, because I couldn't think of a pig.
I do have a pair of pants. When you're done wearing them, just wash them.
E off Steve.
We each gave up something of our own.
There's your stuff.
I walked into this house with a heart full of sadness, and most of that's gone now. As Florence and Machine sang once, the dog days are over.
I do kind of feel like a fish out of water. I came in as this raving kind of cougar that's kind of diminished, and I've turned into a bit of a crybaby.
Now, before she went in, man-eating makeup artist Jo described Big Brother as the ultimate adult playground. So why haven't her short 17 days in the house been all the fun of the fair? Jo's close friend Joanna, this could get confusing, is on the phone to explain why the cougar has lost her bite. Joanna, are you there, my love?
Hi, George, yeah.
Hello, darling. Now, Big Brother tells me you were close to being a housemate yourself.
Yeah, 2 years ago I was in the trial house and I was standby.
Right, OK, now your pal Jo's in there. You've known her for 10 years. What's happened to that cougar who first went in?
I don't know. I'm
She's
really
lost
worried.
her bite, hasn't she, Joanna?
Yeah, I'm worried about her.
Maybe she's taken her teeth
quiet.
out.
She's
been threatening to leave since Saturday. What do you think tipped her over the edge?
I think Rachel go in.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was the only kind of close friend that she had in the house.
Right.
And she's just not herself now.
Do you think she will walk, Joanna? It's a $64 million question.
She won't
walk.
No.
Yeah?
No way.
Really?
No way.
You know, Kiva's boyfriend Dave was on the show about a week before she walked, telling me resolutely that she would not walk. I hope you don't have similar egg on your face, Joanna, in a week's time.
Hope so.
Let's hope not. And if it is, let's make sure it's scrambled. Joanna, everybody, give her a big round of applause. So yesterday was Nasty Nominations Day, where for the first time this series, housemates were forced to air their dirty laundry in public as a punishment for discussing nominations. Dave was not allowed to take part in the save and replace, but the other three tried their hand at repeating sequences of animal noises. This is a BBLB exclusive. Bah, moo, quack, quack. Arr!
Woof. Woof.
Ka, ee-yaw, ee-yaw, ka.
Mario managed to recall a sequence of 22 animals.
And you're just ridiculous, Mario.
Mario has won today's save and replace task.
That's deep. I'm sorry, Sam. That's deep.
Moly Mario picked a peck of Sammy Pepper? I can't believe it. At least he hasn't flip the button this time, though. Right, joining me now are a pair who know all about the perils and pitfalls of public nominations. Please welcome BB9's Red Hot Chef Rex and our favourite muscly mystic, Lisa!
Really well, thank you.
Are we going to constantly touch him like they were doing, like JJ was doing yesterday?
Yeah, it's rubbed off on me from last night. I loved it.
Let's squeeze the knees.
I'm getting Mario jealous. Make my girlfriend jealous.
Right, let's talk nasty noms. You guys know all about them because you had to do them yourself. So how hard... Let's start with you, Lisa. How hard did you find it?
I found it really hard because you can't say it behind the back. You've got to say it to the face. And that, it makes you feel uncomfortable, guilty, horrible, not nice.
Yeah.
And I think it's really tough. It's so easy in the diary room with Big Brother. Just say it and chill out.
Just
and
one-on-one, nobody else watching.
A lot easier.
I'm suspecting you found it very easy.
Well, I mean, I absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. You know, you get to see people's reactions, you get to see their misery from you obviously nominating them face to face. That was excellent.
OK, would you like to take a trip down memory lane to 2008?
Oh, yeah,
let's do it. Brilliant.
Lisa, turn over your card and state the names of your 2 nominees.
Rex and Rachel.
That's cool, Lisa.
Sarah and Lisa.
Surprise. It still turned out good, didn't it? I want some money.
So like, oh, I'm so sorry I have to do this. You're like, yeah.
It's not really like me. I like to get on with everybody, really.
Some of that.
Are nominations face-to-face less honest, though? What do you think? I mean, I don't know if people are as honest when they're doing it that way.
Well, I think last minute you can change your mind. Because if you're about to say something really like, dissect someone, it's like, oh, no, I can't do that now. And you might just go, oh, so-and-so, because they're quiet.
I don't think, when people do it face to face, they go with what the house wants them to do.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't actually go and nominate their friends in front of everyone else because then they're going to change the whole dynamics of the house.
JJ and Josie didn't receive a nomination at all this week, yet JJ's been up for the past 2 weeks.
Exactly my point.
Exactly your point.
Exactly my point.
Josie nominated JJ and Andrew, who are her pals, really.
Yeah.
So do you think this was a genuine mistake, like she thought, or was that tactical voting?
I think it was probably
a
bit of fun. I mean, she just wanted to throw things at them, so I think that's
She's just a laugh, Josie.
Have a bit
of fun.
And so Mario picked Sam Pepper in Save and Replace. Who would you have picked?
Well, I mean. Do
you want to go and do it? Yeah, do it.
I would change. So Sam Pepper.
Yes, pick Sam in
I would change Sam for Steve.
I like it. Lisa. Go and have a little go.
OK, JJ. John James.
Yes! I think that's really good. That's a fantastic one. Now, John James and Josie obviously are in a relationship. It's kind of in a relationship in the house.
No.
That's not a relationship.
Not interested in it. You said last night.
You two have been in relationships in the house, so are they a help or a hindrance, do you think?
Hindrance. Definitely hindrance.
Now, I thought you were going to say help and you were going to say hindrance.
No, it's a nightmare. It's so much pressure and you're jealous and you're watching and you're annoying each other and frustrated. It's horrible.
Really?
And I think the public see it as if you win, they win, and so you've got no chance.
Yeah.
No chance. It's harder.
You're not a single being.
You have to pay for 2 people.
I'd rather be...
It definitely doesn't help. It doesn't help anyone in there.
So you found it a hindrance?
Well, I mean, I was gonna...
It was quite obvious that you found it a hindrance, to be honest.
I was absolutely shocked to see her come in there. Selfishness.
It was brilliant TV. Please give it up for Rex and Lisa.
So, join us after the break when funny man Eddie Caddy will be discussing house humour, and we'll also be finding out what Shabby and Sunshine made of the vegan cheese and wine at Ben's dinner party last night. But first, here are the voting numbers you need to ditch one of this week's nominees. We'll see you in 4.
To evict Dave, call 09011 323 004. To evict JJ, call 09011 323 018. To evict Joe, call 09011 323 019. To evict Sam, call 09011 323 020. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline. Other networks may be higher and mobile will cost considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Details and terms at channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes in Friday's show.
for the traffic report, guys. Now, welcome back to Little Brother at 6:16 on day 63. Still to come, Stand Up Eddie Caddy talks hecklers and secret tasks, plus what really went on when old Quiffhead held a dinner party for some ex-housemates. But first, here's Emma avec the news.
So, after the dust had settled following yesterday's nasty nominations, Josie decided to regret her decision to nominate JJ, as she revealed to John James last night at 7:19.
I wish you'd have spoken to me about it beforehand.
I weren't allowed.
Yeah, but you could have spoken about how you were going to do it, maybe.
I didn't know how I was going to do it. I wish I could replay the day and do something else.
Nothing you do or nothing you say will take the guilt away.
Then at 9:51 last night, Dave joined a long list of Big Brother housemates who expressed a desire to leave the Big Brother house. Don't do it, Dave. Nobody likes a walker.
I just think that some of the treatment that I get is really, really unjust and unfair. I just think you don't want me in here. You're trying to squeeze me out through the back door. If you don't want me in here, I'll go.
Dave, you may feel that you're being persecuted by Big Brother, but rest assured Big Brother is not persecuting you. Do you accept that you broke the rules regarding nominations?
I accept that I broke the rules, but I also see that other people are breaking exactly the same rules and their punishment is not the same as what I would get.
Dave, this is not the case.
Okay, I'm ready to leave.
Oh, Dave, we've heard it all before. Right, at 10:20 this morning, housemates found out what this week's shopping task entails. It's got an equestrian theme, so the horsemates will have plenty to neigh about it.
Mates will pair off and become pantomime horses, competing in a series of horsey events.
Hello, Tony, the curvilicious and most bootylicious horse in the whole of BB world, best served with horseradish.com. How are you?
We're galloping mad, aren't we?
We are.
Front hoof on yellow. Front right hoof on yellow. Come on over, Joe, come on over. The bomber needs to come over just a little bit. Just come over. Let me just lead you. Yeah. That's it there. That's glorious.
And finally, at 1:15 this afternoon, the Tree of Temptation struck on another victim in the form of cheeky Sam Pepper.
A little bird tells me you'd do anything to get Dave his message for his kids. Well, I can sort it if you do something for me. In my drawers is a cheese board full of loads of stinking, minging cheese. I want you to grab some and take it into that bog over there and smear as much as you can under your armpits. I'm the Tree of Temptation, and you're going to be the Brie of Temptation. You've got to totally honk out that horse costume, and you're not allowed to wash for the rest of the day.
Oh, cheese-tastic, look, it's right there. I get so nervous in here that they're going to see me. Right, to find out all the finer details of this week's shopping task and to find out how the housemates are getting on with it, then trot on over to channel4.com/Big Brother.
So, despite not doing an ounce of cooking whilst in the house, somehow Ben thought it was a wise idea to hold a dinner party last night for Shabby, Sunshine and Laura. He chose part-time Laura over me. Oh, that's bad form, old boy, bad form. Take a look at this. After slumming it with the commoners in the house, Ben's back to his Marylebone mansion and tonight he's having some old friends around for supper. First impressions of Ben's flat, it looks like Tutankhamun's granddad's house. Nice caftan. Ooh, Ben's organ. Bet there's a lot of tinkling here with his gold finger. But back to the food. First up, it's Shirley C. Bassey. For your pies only. And toffee pudding. Get it? No. Oh, anyway. And for the vegan contingency, cornflakes. Ben's first guest is Squatter Shabby, his arch enemy in the house. This'll be fun.
Very nice to see you. This is very strange.
This is a complete trip.
Next, sporting a fashionable mini hat, it's Sunshine. Don't sing, just don't sing. And finally, it's, I'm sure, I recognise her from So, to dinner.
So, Sunshine, what on earth have you been doing since you left the house?
I'm back at medical school in a couple of weeks, and I'm also an agony aunt now.
What, you're giving other people advice?
Yeah.
Wow.
Calm down, love.
So, how are you?
I'm really good, thank you, Ben. Just my mum's gone on holiday. I've been looking after the cat.
Ooh, it's all glamour, Laura. Moving swiftly on.
Shabby, now Kiva's gone, would you still want to go back into the house?
Well, you know what, Ben? That's a very interesting question, that is. Probably not. I mean, you know, most of the people I really dug have kind of
Oh,
left.
that's my pager. It's the hospital. Someone's, got ill.
Obviously disappointed with the lack of crisps on the menu, Sunshine is the first to make a swift exit.
I mean, this probably had the potential to be really awkward, man. And you're very nice outside of that house, actually.
I'm a bit better, aren't I?
Oh, guys, I'm having such a good time here. I really loved meeting you again.
Amazing.
I'm just gonna...
Do we have another walker here?
To a toilet. Not going anywhere.
Yeah, right, love. We've heard that one before.
Hello, Laura.
I'd like to leave.
Big Brother understands. Please leave by the door to your left.
Just Shabby left, who has her feet firmly under the table.
So, Shabby, what time have you booked your taxi for?
Well, the thing is, Ben, I'm not going anywhere. I live here now.
Right.
Talk about the odd couple. Now, apparently Sunshine and Laura ended up partying with Ben till 3 a.m. Thanks for the invite, guys. So, on the 4th of September, our next guest will follow in the footsteps of power players like Prince and Madonna and perform in front of 20,000 people at London's O2 Arena. I'm guessing knock-knock jokes aren't going to cut it. Please welcome comedian Eddie Caddy, everybody. Lovely to have you here, sir.
Good to be here, George.
What are you making of the house this year?
Do you know what? I love it. This might just be my favourite because I've discovered so many new things just watching these contestants.
Really?
Literally.
What kind of things?
24 box set. Just because of Andrew,
right.
I'm into
You're
my
into
24.
24
Jack Bauer
now.
all the way.
Jack Bauer, right?
Not
okay.
quite. I've seen Jack Bauer, not quite Andrew-like.
No.
But, you know...
Yeah. He does all right. Yeah, you know, he does all right. And Dave thinks they're all weirdos. He's saying they're all weirdos in the house. Do you reckon that's fair enough?
We're talking about Dave here.
Yeah, he's pretty weird himself.
We're talking about Dave he's slightly confused at the end of the day. But, you know, once you get bored after a while, everyone turns into weirdos. I'm watching them more and thinking, ooh, once you come back out,
and
E.T.
It's going to be tough for him, basically.
Yeah, they're not
do you get any material from watching the Big Brother?
Yes, you know what? One thing I watched yesterday when you saw Joe and Josie talking about JJ after they interviewed him, asking him about, you know, what's your situation with relationships? And he sat there saying, you know what, I've cheated a few times, and they weren't too happy about that. And next minute he's there saying, but you know what, now I've changed my mind, I'm only going to be with one woman. After 2 seconds, that little quote made the ladies just go absolutely crazy. Like, oh my God, do you know what? He's a lovely lad now.
Yeah,
all of a sudden, he's fantastic. Yesterday he was arrogant. Today is a bit of a cheat. 2 seconds later, he's amazing. That's women for you.
No, they're fickle, aren't they?
Oh,
they're
most
fickle,
definitely.
lady.
They're going to get what's coming to them, you know. That's what I'm saying.
Now, you're doing a rare characters in your stand-up shows, right?
Yes, I do.
Which one do you think would fit best into the house?
I know Mr. Take Two. Mr. Take Two is an African superstar, movie star, who's come over to the UK, you know. They've given him some fantastic roles. He's the guy who does the part in EastEnders. Have you heard that part?
Which bit?
He's also got a fantastic role in Emmerdale. Have you heard that in Emmerdale?
So
yes.
He's your man for theme tunes,
I reckon
basically.
we can get him inside the Big Brother house and he could be the diary room, you know, with Andrew come to the Big Brother house. And once you have all the transition, that will work.
Right, that will work.
That will work.
What's he called? Two takes?
It's Take Two because he does everything in two takes.
Yeah. Now, you have a kind of a freestyle Q&A at the beginning of your shows.
Yes.
How do you deal with hecklers when you're on there?
Well, this is the thing, George.
Yeah.
For me, hecklers are like, you know, they just want to be stars. They want to be comedians. They want to get on stage. And I kind of see myself as a Jimmy Savile for hecklers. You know, like Eddie will fix it.
Right,
so
okay.
I get hecklers on stage. I understand them. You know, they're looking for attention. Get them on stage and make them feel special. You know, just shove. Imagine you're a heckler. You be a heckler. So I'm there doing my show.
Eddie, you're rubbish. Eddie, you're rubbish.
Oh, who we got here? Is that George? Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Eddie will fix it, George. You got something to say? Come on, George. Come on stage. Here's the mic, George. What you got to say?
No, don't want
Come on, George.
Do it. Eddie's not rubbish. Eddie's
You've
not
got
rubbish.
The mic now, George.
How do you think you get on with Sam Pepper, Eddie?
Oh, Sam Pepper. You know what? Sam needs a dummy. I call him Big. He is the original Big Brother's little brother. He is the man. You know, he's just that baby that runs around. You know, the brother that annoys you, but you love. You know, he just needs a dummy. Just put it in his mouth.
Just boom, straight in the mouth, yeah.
Bam. and he's done.
Right, OK. And I hear that Andrew's your favourite housemate. Is that just because of the Jack Bauer thing?
You know, it's because of the Jack Bauer thing, and also yesterday when they did the space invasion thing, that was, for me, the commentaries were classic.
He's actually, I mean, he's an interesting guy, Andrew, because he's very shy in retirement, but a lot of people think there's a bit more to him than it kind of meets the eye.
There is. I mean, we're not sure. A lot of people are saying if he's lost it or he hasn't lost it. I heard he had a conversation with Sammy, and Sammy's like, everyone's talking about your virginity, and what's going on with that? And he's like,
well, the watermelon, I mean, that's got to count, doesn't it?
You know, so ooh, not sure about that. But the thing is, he was in that, when he won the task, and they gave him all those ladies. That changed it.
He was loving it, wasn't he?
Did you see the walk after they came? Where he was
and they were strutting. Eddie, lovely. We've run out of time, mate. Eddie Caddy, everybody. Wonderful man. Good luck with the show.
Join us tomorrow at 6 o'clock on E4 when we'll be chatting to housemate turned daytime TV star Alison Hammond, plus Zig and Zag will be feeling the cookie love when BB9's Catreo is with them.
To keep up to date with all the latest house news, head over to the website and make sure you catch the main show tonight, 10 p.m. on Channel 4. Before we go, Eddie is going to play us out. It's take two. Sing it out, baby.
Choo!